You may feel like you've lost time, opportunities, or even parts of yourself. But the truth is, your power never left you. It's simply been buried under layers of conditioning, expectations, and survival patterns. The spark you once felt, it's still alive. We're not talking about revisiting old stories to relive them. We're talking about revisiting them to reawaken the energy, the clarity, the courage you once carried. There is wisdom embedded in every version of you that made it through. Even when things didn't go as planned. When you tap into that frequency, not the memory, but the emotion that lived beneath it, you pull something sacred back into your present. That's not regression, that's restoration. This isn't about chasing the past. It's about reclaiming what is eternally yours. The energy you gave, the love you held, the truth you knew before the world told you otherwise. So ask, what part of my spirit have I been living without? And am I willing to welcome it home? Because the path to your power isn't forward or backward. It's inward. And it's always been there, waiting for your return. When you stop identifying with the version of you who is constantly trying to survive and instead begin to remember the soul that came here to thrive, everything changes. From the moment you took your first breath, you were receiving signals. People told you who you were, what to believe, what to fear, how to earn love. That accumulation becomes the identity most people live from. But it's not your truth. It's programming. This identity, this mind-made version of you, is built for safety, approval, and control. It has nothing to do with your essence. And yet, the field you live in is built around it. Not because it's who you are, but because it's what you emit. That's how frequency works. It doesn't respond to your words. It responds to the energy behind them. The emotional tone you hold each day sends a signal into the unseen, and that signal is what life reflects back. And most of us are unaware we're broadcasting from pain. We hold on to shame, disappointment, resentment, and then wonder why our lives feel heavy. These energies don't just weigh you down emotionally, they distort your signal. But when you begin to shed this ego identity, when you feel the gap between who you've been taught to be and the divine soul that quietly watches behind your eyes, you create space. And in that space, your true frequency begins to rise. It's not about positive thinking, it's about energetic honesty, about releasing the weight of who you are, not so that who you really are can finally take the lead. Because your divine self, it resonates higher. It's not entangled in guilt or fear. And when you begin to live from that place, you don't just feel different, you create differently. Your energy is sacred. Every feeling, every effort, every intention you've ever released into the world, it still lives in the field, and it still belongs to you. Many people believe the past is gone, but energetically it's not. The universe holds it all, which means if you once dreamed of a better life, that current is still alive. You can reconnect with it. The moment you align with that version of yourself, not in nostalgia, but in resonance, you begin to pull its energy back into your now. And this isn't conceptual. This is real. When you release the emotions that dim your light, regret, doubt, self-judgment, and instead remember yourself as someone who once believed, who once felt alive in the vision of something beautiful, your whole system starts to recalibrate. You're not going back in time. You're retrieving power that is still accessible because it was yours to begin with. There is no loss in divine terms. There's only disconnection. And frequency is the bridge. When you raise it by choosing forgiveness, embodiment, presence, and love, You become a match to more of who you truly are. And that's when your life changes. This world is unpredictable. Some days everything flows with ease. Other days, it feels like you're pushing a boulder uphill. That's not your fault. It's the rhythm of this reality. It breathes in waves. But your job is to hold your frequency, not chase stability. Emotions come and go. Thoughts fluctuate. But frequency is what you choose to embody. The more conscious you are of it, the more influence you have over what unfolds around you. Start with the body. Get outside. Ground your bare feet into the earth. Breathe. Let your nervous system feel safe again. Because when the body feels safe, the soul can speak louder. Then, start watching your internal dialogue. Is it coming from fear or trust? From pressure or presence? Much of the energy that weighs us down was never ours to begin with. It was inherited, absorbed, assumed. Release it. Let the breath move it. Let nature absorb it. Your frequency rises not through force, but through surrender. Your emotions don't make you weak. They are the signal. Anger shows where your boundaries were crossed. Sadness reveals what you valued. Fear shows where your energy was invested. The body is a tuning fork, and your soul knows the note it came here to sing. Let that note rise. You don't need to become someone new. You need to remember the part of you that already knows. The part of you that isn't shaken by the world. The part that walks with quiet certainty and magnetic presence because it's rooted in divine intelligence. There is a version of you that already lives the life you want. Not because everything is perfect, but because they know how to stay in resonance with truth. And you can meet them. Not in the future, but here. When you pause each morning, place your hand on your heart and ask, what would the truest version of me do today? You shift. You tap into something timeless. You begin to live with intention instead of reaction. And that energy ripples. This world isn't against you. It mirrors you. And when you begin to see yourself as sacred, whole, and divinely guided, the world will shape itself to match. That's not magic. That's alignment. So stop waiting for the world to change so you can feel safe. Decide to lead from the soul, from your frequency, from your knowing. You've never lost your power. It's been waiting in the field all along. You are the architect of your frequency, the co-creator of what forms around you. You don't have to build the entire structure. Life responds to your design. Your role is to vision, to align, to feel deeply, to direct your energy into form. The rest, the when, the how, it flows from resonance. This is where empathy, presence, and embodiment matter. These are the tools of creation. Not force, not hustle. Feeling, clarity, frequency. Thank you for being here, beautiful soul. I hope this message reminded you of something ancient and true, something already alive within you. If it did, share this with someone you love. Like it, save it, come back to it. And I'll see you next time as we continue walking this soul-led path together.